Hello guys, this is J.A.L.G. Today we'll be explaining Pyronites. Pyronites are humanoids that are composed of volcanic rocks that cover their scorching hot plasma bodies. It's to be noted that they can be born with darker or lighter volcanic rocks, and of course, different rock formations and patterns. I theorize that the older they get, the more vents they need for their plasma bodies, like how we saw Ben 10K's heat blast form. Although I'm pretty sure it was just a cool design choice. They've been shown to be able to manipulate, produce, and absorb flames and heat, making them extremely versatile in combat. In fact, these flames can burn so hot that they can create full-on lasers. That's always awesome to know. They can also fly with this pyrokinesis through multiple ways. Though Ben and later Alan Albright mainly chose flight through infusing a rock with flames and flying it like a meteor, which is sick as fuck. It's also clear that they have pretty remarkable strength and durability, allowing Ben and tank being thrown through multiple buildings by Vilgax. It's shown that baby Pyronites can actually go supernova by just throwing a temper tantrum, which is very terrifying. I'm pretty sure adult Pyronites can do this as well. It would not make sense for this ability to be limited by toddlers. Their weakness is, of course, water or any fire extinguishing properties. When they are exposed to this, they have difficulty using these said powers, though they can mostly quickly recover from this. Another notable one is any heavy fireproof material, like the crab dozer's natural rock skin, for example. Speaking about crab dozers are their natural predators. They are huge in stature and have the body shape of a crab, yet the head shape of a rhino. Pretty weird. They don't actually really live on the planet the majority of their life, instead circling around the star in orbit, sort of like asteroids. The only time they come to the star itself is when it's feeding time. They crash onto the planet, find their living hot Cheeto snack, and devour them. Once all said and done, they launch back into space using solar flares that occur. Not sure how that works, just try to picture that in your mind. Crab dozers are actually rather fast for their size, keeping up with an arachnid ship, a species known for its agility. They can also use their horn to ram through basically anything, multiple buildings, things like that. Most notably, and kind of a weird trait, but makes sense in hindsight, their saliva has a special property that allows it to put out a Pyronite for an extended period of time. How this works, I don't know. These Pyronites actually come from a star named Pyros instead of a typical planet. The star is mostly comprised of lava as well as rocks. Pyros is actually quite cold for a star, enabling it to be a livable space for life, which makes sense because I think any normal star would vaporize any life form that's starting to, form there. Most notable Pyronites are Alan Albright, a half human, half Pyronite, able to switch between the two forms. How he got this ability was being essentially kidnapped and used as an experiment. Ben Tennyson's Heat Blast, the DNA sample that was used in the Omnitrix. You already know that one. Charcoal Man, a beautifully named DNA sample within Ben 23's Omnitrix. An evil version of a Pyronites DNA, a more monstrous and sort of feral form of Heat Blast that Alpha used in his duplicated Omnitrix. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and while you're leaving, do you mind pressing the little subscribe button? I would really appreciate that.